I think that's a suitable demonstration of how these AIs interpret the same prompt. Now, something that I said I was going to do was get a demonstration of random seed drift. So what we will do is first we'll ask each AI the same thing again, and we'll see what they do with it this time. The responses will be different. So 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see what it does this time. Aha! So see, now, this time ChatGPT just made something very, very simple. It's 3 lines compared to what we got a minute ago. It's the same function. It's the same function, and it works the same way. So at least ChatGPT was consistent, but there's a lot less to it this time. So now, okay, let's see what we have here. So Claude still gives I believe this one is a little bit longer, but it still gives a display, and it still works the same way. So again, Claude, very consistent, but it's not the exact same response that we got the last time. Let's pop over and see what Gemini did. So let's see. Again, very different response this time. Really makes you think, doesn't it? So, all right. So that shows you what random seed drift actually is. So let's go back. Let's go back now, and before we move on, please provide a definition of random seed drift and why it results in different responses to identical prompts. So let's see. I've never actually done this before, so I'm interested to see what these 3 are going to have to say. So here's the important part. Generation is often stochastic. At each step, the model assigns probabilities to many possible next tokens. A sampling method draws one token using randomness. So let's look at the other 2, and then I'll explain this. Random seed drift isn't a standard technical term in machine learning. You might be thinking one of these concepts. I stand corrected. Random seed variation is what I was thinking of. Drift, variation, synonyms, it still got what I was saying. Large language models, like me, are typically non-deterministic by default. During text generation, I don't always pick the single most likely next word. Instead, I sample from a probability distribution of possible next tokens, and so on and so forth. We'll get back to that. Let's see what Gemini has to say. In the context of LLMs, random seed drift, see, Claude was the only one that took issue with my phrasing, but they all got it. So, floating, this is, all of them are saying the same thing. So, think of it like this. When we as humans look at the same stimulus twice, like let's say I looked at an image of my Camaro. Certain things are going to stay the same each time. It is a Chevrolet vehicle. She is a 2000. She is a V8. She is a 320 horsepower. She is an automatic transmission with T-tops. Those are objective facts, and those are not subject to change. But what may change is, do I describe the paint job as shiny, sparkly, metallic, cherry red, cherry wine red? I can't even remember what the actual name of that paint color is from Chevrolet. But the point is, when I look at it, the hard facts stay the same, but the subjective data gets interpreted and presented in a different way. And it's because of how we think and how we process information. So in that way, these AIs are very, I don't want to say they're very human, but they are very human-like in how they interpret things. So very interesting result. If another token was sitting in, I could nerd out about this all day.